Showered, cleaned up. This may very well become its very own episode. So we may be going into the big battle. So, let's get moving along. Well, Lieutenant, brief me on the situation. Sir, as you know, we have 5 packed fleets approaching Farport. Our mission objective is to hold this planet until our reinforcements arrive. What's the ETA on the Alliance fleets? First fleet is approaching 2 days out. Third, fourth, and sixth fleet will not arrive for another 3 days. Ugh. With packed liable to strike any time, we'll be heavily outgunned in the coming battle. Based on our numbers, I don't think this is a battle we can win head-on. What are our options? Farport may be a tactically pivotal world, but it's largely uninhabited. We could try scattering the Alliance fleet around the planet, picking off packed fleet with hit-and-run tactics. With no risk of civilian casualties on the planet, we could draw the battle out until the rest of the ships arrive. With all due respect, Commander, such a plan involves the risk of packed fleet bypassing us altogether and warping deeper into populated Alliance space. Alliance commanders ordered us all to keep packed contained at Farport at all costs. Pact won't be able to warp out an armada of that size easily, and facing a packed fleet that large with our current force size would be suicide. Looks like we're quite in bind. Well, here we are, opening battle of the Alliance Pact War. How you feeling, Ava? Hopelessly outnumbered and outgunned, facing a far superior force with minimal backup and no hope of reinforcements arriving on time. All for a naive schoolboy cause. It's like our old summer vacations all over again. Thought you'd forgotten everything about those days. Not everything. Why didn't you ever respond to my message after you left? I was busy. Figured as much. I moved on. I went to space, and you stayed home. It's not like it could have lasted forever. Love those kind of excuses. Nothing's set in stone unless you let it stay that way. Captain. Yeah? I'm still waiting for you to complete the stack of paperwork on your desk. Oh? Ladies? You're doing your camera footage again? Captain shows up at about the 61-minute mark. Oh, right there. There's our man. Seriously, what are you two doing? I don't know what you see in that loser, Chigara. He's just a little schoolboy. The captain's always doing what's best for the crew. But there's something lonely about him. He must miss his home. Made in love. Alright, we've got to hook you up with a wild night at the Stardust to turn you into a real woman. Some pumping bass, hard drinks, chip all that innocence from your head. Stop it! Hopeless. Better make a move fast, Shigaro, else I'm gonna snatch you away before you. Changing the subject. What's that spy doing in the recording? I don't remember even seeing this part. Wait a minute, isn't that... In a situation like this, they were still making me do paperwork. I could get away with it until after the battle. It's always just way too uncompromising. One day I'm going to have to take her to shore leave and show her how to actually relax. Captain, we need you in the hangar. What's the matter? The Alliance Wall's been tampering with our systems. You've got to arrest her. I'll be right down. Should have known better than to trust you. What's going on? Caught our spies snooping on the Sunrider's warp core controls. They're not trying to copy our core schematics in that little data drive she's hiding. An unfortunate misunderstanding, Captain. I was merely running a diagnostics on the ship's performance specs, so I could formulate our tactical plan for the coming battle. Chigara, did you see anything? The lieutenant attached some kind of data copier to the console. I think she was trying to hack our secure data. See? She's a spy. You sure, Chigara? Yes, I have it all on video, since I did set up those cameras and engineering and all. Look, people, we're all on the same side here. Captain, she's Alliance Black Ops. For all I know, she might slit our throats or sleeping. Those people aren't accountable to anyone. For the record, the Alliance does not have Black Ops. Bullshit. Any government... Shoot. I was going to say, any government larger than a city-state has Black Ops. Some of them do, anyway. Don't bullshit me. What kind of self-respecting military does not have a Black Ops? Calm down, Akara. Weren't you the one that told me all... Weren't you the one who was always saying we need the Alliance on our side if we're going to win this war? Ugh. Suit up. The... Pursuing warning. Packed fleet! And they're here already. We'll deal with this later. Man your stations, people. Move. Sir. Packed invasion fleet's just warped in. Distance 10,000 kilometers and closing in fast. Size. Everything we've seen so far, roughly 20 battleships and carriers, over 600 ships in total. Outnumber us only 1 to 6. 6 to 1. Come on, translators. Saga, our riders ready? Already down here, Captain. Just give the word. If our lieutenant doesn't stab us in the back out there. We're going to have to deal with that later. For now, I need all riders we have. Lieutenant Stairs, regardless of what orders you have from your superiors, the Admiral reassured me you will be under my command during combat operations. I expect you to obey my orders. Yes, sir. I understand. We're being hailed by the packed flagship. Pork chop? Is it pork chop? Put it through. Pork chop! This is all you can muster to defend the Farport? This will be far too easy. Pork chop! There's over 1,000 more ships en route to Farport. Now that you've sparked the Alliance intervention, it's all over for the Pact. Fool, we'll crush the Alliance just as we crush the neutral rim. The future belongs to Pact. On guard, Captain, for my mighty fleet will be the last sight you see before you are slaughtered like animals. Show me the situation on the screen. So we're currently holding position here. 5 pack fleets approach our position. Fleets 1 and 2 are composed of fast frigates and destroyers. They intend to circle ahead of the main fleet and flank us from the sides. Fleets 3 and 4 are composed of slower cruisers. They are approaching from the rear. While they present a considerable threat, they have warped out too far behind the main lines, ETA, till they're in range 4 hours. Finally, Fleet 5 is the enemy's command group, comprised of battleships and carriers. It's the enemy's backbone. What about the Legion? It's holding position 800,000 kilometers away. It appears to be merely observing the battle. Kona has employed a fully offensive fleet position. 2 light fleets will effectively flank us from the sides, while the command fleet delivers the killing blow. 2 cruise fleets will provide reinforcements and engage in mop-up operations. Shall I give the order to the 2nd fleet to scatter and begin hit-and-run operations? Yeah. No. Captain? Gone's only fought weakly defended neutral rim worlds and the remnants of the new empire during the Pact Revolution. He's overconfident and underestimates us. What are your orders? We charge forward. Colin's daughter dealt with an enemy that took the offensive. Colin may know how to overwhelm defensive positions, but he doesn't know a thing about stopping enemy attack. By keeping his force split into 5 groups and committing all 5 to the offensive, Colin rendered his command fleet defenseless. We'll charge towards the command fleet on full thrusters. Make fleets 1 and 2 overshoot us. They need to circle around once again before they can reach us. While the flanking fleets are busy circling us, we'll commit all our ships to taking down Fleet 5 before the cruisers in the rear area get here. The Alliance's smaller vessels will engage the battleships and carriers at knife-fighting range, sinking before Colin can react. Even with the command fleet gone, their anti-pact fleet will still be formidable. Yeah, but the head will be cut off. Our mission objective isn't the protection of Farport, but the defense of deeper inhabited Alliance worlds. All the command ships destroy their anti-pact vessels have no means to continue beyond us for coordinated invasion of Alliance worlds. Once the command vessels are sunk, the Pact fleet will be disorganized and will have no choice but to retreat. Daring plan, Captain. What about the Legion? Just hope that it's only here to watch the party. They won't commit the Legion to the battle. Arcadius is on board. It's too important to risk taking into battle. Well, let's hope that he's watching. Put me through to all our ships. Done. Oh boy. All ships. This is Captain Shields speaking. The enemy is at your gate. The Alliance itself fights a war for its very survival. Task force is great. We stand guard of billions of innocent lives beyond Farport. And yet the enemy outnumbers, outguns, and outpowers us 6 to 1. See with my own eyes what Pact does to civilians. Those we left behind, steel yourselves for the coming fight. Arcadius. For as long as recorded time, we have suffered at the hands of the Imperialists. Now you are the Imperialists. After many years of bloody revolution, we have at last arrived at the enemy's gates. After subjugating and butchering billions of innocent, uninvolved civilians. Comrades, shall we let these capitalists live? Those that would let starve billions of children throughout the galaxy merely because there's no profit to be had? Those who would oppress the common people to maintain the decaying grip of their empire? Let it be heard. Death to the aging men in their gleaming ivory towers, death to the kings in their decadent throne rooms. All hail the revolution. In the face of such odds, we will not scatter, but instead charge forward, meeting the enemy head-on. They may have strength in numbers, but their numbers are meaningless when we outnumber them 100 to 1 in metal. For the defense of the inner worlds, we will march forward. Let the Crimson Fleet learn today the might of free men of the Alliance. All units forward.